When it comes to robots, all science fiction focuses on a doomsday scenario. The new tiny robot developed by Northwestern University researchers unfortunately supports these scenarios. This tiny remote-controlled robot crab, which can't be seen for a penny, is frightening. Can you see the tiny crab robot? That little thing can be moved with the remote control. Making tiny robots is far from a new idea. Nanobots have been popular in science fiction for decades, and researchers around the world have focused on microscopically tiny robots that can crawl inside living creatures for exploration or to deliver drugs to specific areas. The crab robot was produced small enough to easily pass through the eye of a pin. The main reason for this is to ensure that our body can move freely in it. But these robots are often designed to swim or simply drift through fluids moving through a body's circulatory system. As detailed in a paper published yesterday in the journal Science Robotics, what researchers at Northwestern University have accomplished is to develop a robot that can be remotely steered without wires or a physical connection and navigates around a set of legs or elsewhere. How did researchers find batteries, servos, and other electronics small enough to jam the half-millimeter crab? They developed a completely different technology. This tiny robot uses a completely different approach to movement than complex multi-legged robots like Boston Dynamics Spot. The crab robot is created from a shape memory alloy that deforms with a thin glass coating applied during the manufacturing process, but returns to its original initial shape when heat is applied. Imagine that your arm is bent, but instead of muscles, simply pointing a hairdryer at it causes it to straighten. It is then bent again when it cools. A small crab was just one of the forms these micro-robots could take. Researchers have also built similarly sized bots that mimic the movements of worms, insects and crickets, but completely different forms can be produced depending on the environment in which they will be run. For example, navigating a beach would be much easier with repeated jumping motions, because at this scale these grains of sand would not be so small. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and comment. To be the first to watch, you can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.